kind of music do you usually have here?
Oh, we got both kinds. We got country and western.
Interesting facts about famous people.
American actors who appeared in spaghetti westerns. The 60s was an interesting time. The spaghetti western was a new spin on the western genre, a very stylized version of the Wild West. Love it or hate it, it is what it is. One reason this new genre did so well in the US was it used American actors that brought some authenticity to this otherwise unfamiliar version of western. Today we will take a look at these American actors who helped build this phenomenon. If you like this video, make sure you hit the notification button so you will see my new videos as they come up. You can take a look at my channel to see all my videos. The link is in the description. Apologies for any mispronunciation of names. Let's start off with arguably the most known and famous, Clint Eastwood. Many believe Clint Eastwood and Sergio Leone started the spaghetti westerns. While untrue, Eastwood's spaghetti westerns sure did bring the genre into a whole new world, since Eastwood and Leone brought it to the American and international audiences in 1964 with A Fistful of Dollars. The genre rapidly grew and got the credit it deserves. The Dollars series made him a household name and cemented him into one of the best actors who has ever lived. Lee Van Cleef, cult film star Lee Van Cleef, began his movie career appearing as evil-eyed villains in such 1950s and 60s westerns as High Noon, Gunfight at the OK Corral, and How the West Was Won. But Lee didn't achieve full-blown fame until he began starring in spaghetti westerns overseas, playing alongside Clint Eastwood in The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, and For a Few Dollars More, before becoming a star in his own right. Henry Fonda, appearing against type as the villain Frank in 1968's Once Upon a Time in the West, initially turned down the role, convinced to accept it by actor Eli Wallach and director Sergio Leone, flying from Italy to the US to persuade him to take the role. Fonda planned on wearing a pair of brown-coloured contact lenses, but Leone preferred the paradox of contrasting close-up shots of Fonda's innocent-looking blue eyes with the vicious personality of the character Fonda played. Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson had been sought after by Sergio Leone to play the lead in his movies since A Fistful of Dollars, but Bronson turned him down. Leone had Bronson in mind for the part of Angel Eyes in The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, but Bronson was already committed to The Dirty Dozen. Finally, for 1968's Once Upon a Time in the West, Leone got Bronson for the part of Harmonica. Leone called him the greatest actor I ever worked with. Henry Silva. An Italian producer made Henry an offer he could not refuse, to star as a hero for a change, so he moved his family overseas. Silva's turning point picture was a spaghetti western, The Hills Run Red, 1966, which made him a box office commodity in Spain, Italy, Germany and France. His popularity was enhanced by a gift for languages. He speaks Italian and Spanish fluently, and has a flair for the kind of gritty, realistic roles that also catapulted Charles Bronson to European stardom. Burt Reynolds, enduring, strong-featured, and genial star of US cinema. Burt Reynolds started off in TV westerns in the 1960s and then carved his name into 1970s and 1980s popular culture as a sex symbol, posing nearly naked for Cosmopolitan magazine. Reynolds appeared in a spaghetti western role, Navajo Joe, 1966. Eli Wallach. Eli Wallach might have starred in more spaghetti westerns if he'd had his way. After playing Tuco, the Ugly, in The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, Sergio Leone wanted Wallach for Duck You Sucker, A Fistful of Dynamite, but Wallach could not fit the film into his schedule. Leone persisted, and Wallach eventually relented. However, then the studio producing Duck You Sucker wanted to cast Rod Steiger in the role instead. Leone called Wallach to apologize, but refused to offer any compensation to Wallach, who had given up a chance to act in 2 other films. "I'll sue you," Wallach told the director, to which Leone answered, "Get in line." It was the last time the two spoke to each other. I'd like to add some honourable mentions to this list, with some actors that made only 1 or a few spaghetti westerns, but left their mark on the genre.
With a very short fuse. Rub him the goose.
Frank sent us.
Words with action. Nobody's going to make you a present of $5,000.
He's just letting you know he's out there.
One thing when I was with him. Tom Beck was chasing Cochise.
If you like this video, make sure you hit the notification button so you will see my new videos as they come up. You can take a look at my channel to see all my other videos. The link is in the description. Take a look at my Facebook page as well. I appreciate likes, shares and subscribers. Bye for now. See you again soon.
Please take time to take a look at my Facebook page for new information.